Hi there, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So this is an energy check-in for all earth sign placements wherever you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I would also say that you should check your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. So if, for example, you have your sun in Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn and your moon in fire sign, then check the fire sign placements to get a complete and accurate picture. Now we are just looking at the energy check-in. This is good enough for whenever you find it, whether it's as it's uploaded, but in general, it's going to be the energy over the next 2 weeks. So whenever you find this reading from now until the next couple of weeks, you're going to probably see this. I would also say check your other latest individual sign readings if you can. So let's get into your reading. Do like, subscribe. Please do like and subscribe if the reading resonates with you because it helps the channel grow. If you're a subscriber, please do let me know your top placements. And let's get into your reading. Ooh, too many cards just fell. One flew. Let's continue. Another flew. One more for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Okay. Cards have been talking today, so I've done a couple of readings before this. So a couple of client readings, and I did one of the element ones as well. So here we've got a couple of interesting cards. We've got something around you wanting to be perfect. Perfection. I feel like this perfection card is actually stopping you from moving in the direction you want to move. Whether this is actually coming forward with a new love connection, whether this is actually to do with work environment, whether it's to do with trying to organize your schedule, your daily routine, your healthy habits. You're putting too much emphasis on being perfect that some of you are finding it overwhelming to implement or not able to sustain it. And if you are doing it, whatever it is, even if it's to do with your body and self-image or your mind or a plan or a strategy or a work project, you're not enjoying it because with this card, I'm really feeling that some of you are putting so much pressure on yourselves. And that is actually sending you a bit out of balance, to be honest with you. I just want to check that I'm on the right path with this. I feel it totally. And we have to be careful because I feel that that could send you down a self-worth question. And where am I presently focused? Knowing what's right, telling others it might not be the best way of being. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look at what's right and good in your world and you will see it, okay? So there is a dynamic of what I mentioned. I also think with this is honor your uniqueness, honor your friendships, honor other people's uniqueness, right? And be present in the moment. So that's one card for you, victim. With this, sometimes when we have hard issues in life, okay, and we go through troublesome time, we actually feel like we're victims to life, all right? And this is telling you just to have a think, right? Are you really a victim of this consequence or circumstance? And we'll see what comes up in your reading. Or is it your mind that's telling you are? Or even people around you. Sometimes when you tell them what you're facing, you're kind of like just wanting to explain and see, are you on the right track? And they, their feedback, not intentionally, actually makes you think like you're a victim. They're like, oh my God, yes, I would not handle that. And how dare they? And they've actually taken it a lot more out of proportion than what you actually feel it was, if that's making sense. So that's what I'm getting for you, fire signs. I don't know why I'm getting, it's not related to this card, but I feel like some of you are very fertile right now, okay? It's not related to that card. I'm getting it, I'm channeling it, I'm feeling it. Some of you are very fertile right now, and some of you could be actually trying for a baby. And we'll see if you want. If this was a live, if I had more subscribers, I would have done a live. I would have asked if this is relating to you. Would you like me to see pull cards for you? So this is why we need to grow the channel so that we can have exciting live interactions. But yeah, enlightenment. So you're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have enlightenment, signs, messages, angel messages, possibly past loved ones. I'm going to dive into this a bit deeper. But you're gonna have something that comes to light that maybe you've not seen or seen it in that way. I also think for some of you it's a change in your perspective around something. It could be around love, it could be around anything. We'll get more cards on this, so let's see what comes up. Let's head into the tarot. Before I start on the tarot, this deck is calling me to pull a card for you, and it's actually this card that I'm pulled, Temple of Mary. And the Temple of Mary is about emotional expression and playful innocence, and making sure that when you are in your playful innocence, that you ensure that you're not being exploited by people, okay? 3 and 1 is a stability card, a number 4, so that's also interesting. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you. I think there's an element of not letting your mind control some stuff and the noise around you here. Let's have messages for stability. Messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Messages for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Some of you could be working on your stability, your home environment, what's around you, the people that surround you. You know, some of you are feeling like maybe your money is not where it is and you're holding on to it. You're actually reevaluating your money, making sure that you're stable. The 6 of Cups is here. So the 6 of Cups is a bit of, for some of you, I feel there's a nostalgic energy that's making you hold on or look like you're holding on to something. And something, for some of you, it's something about the past. I do think that you need time to have a breakaway and recovery, because you're going to get a aha moment with the Enlightenment card and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you might have had this come up in a reading as well. And the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you've been working hard to achieve this stability, okay? You might have at times actually felt like you've been isolated while you've been trying to work hard. And I think like fear and anxiety, maybe depression, some of you might be facing, has come up for you. But there's going to be a celebration here with the 4 of Wands. This is interesting because I did a reading yesterday and I can't remember what reading it was. It could have been, it's very much mimicking a bit of that reading, but let's see how we dive into it. I do think you're finishing, some of you, a home improvement project and making travel plans for some of you with this 4 of Wands, or going to attend a wedding somewhere. This could also be plans around, you know, I said about fertility. Make those plans that you're being called to, whether it's the home, whether it's the travel. It's time to start doing things for you. It's about a give and take. So if you've been giving too much, balance those scales and make sure you're taking. And if that means you need to make the plans for now to then get in a give and take energy, you do that. The Queen of Swords, okay, is telling me that you need to use your discernment in something, okay? It's time to start doing what you want. But also, I do see there's a new passion coming towards you with the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And this could also be around the desire to see new places. You know, it could be to do with the travel card coming up for you. For others, you'll actually be getting a new job with the Ace of Pentacles, or moving department, but something that pays you a lot more and something that you're actually going to be celebrating. You're going to be so happy you've got this. Someone is about to find out they're pregnant. If you're not actually in the midst of trying to get pregnant, you're very fertile and you're going to be knowing you're pregnant. Your partner may not be showing their true emotions though. They're excited, they just don't know what to say. So if you're feeling, when you inform your partner of this, or if you've got a great news to inform someone and they're a bit like this, it's because they don't know what to do next. They don't know how to react. It won't be for everyone, but I'm getting the two of you aren't together, and that is what is confusing them. So for some of you, you are definitely with your divine connection. Some of you could be separated from that person, and that person uses their logic quite a lot, and they're not sure how to take this and how to move forward. They don't even know how the connection is moving forward. I'm feeling with the Queen of Swords as someone that needs to plan or direction, and it could also be their energy. Just continuing with this duo dynamic, so then we can move on. I would say focus on how you two are wanting to show up for parents as the new child, and you'll have a breakthrough here. The Eight of Wands actually tells me that you will have the breakthrough and you will both be aligned to take things forward, and everything is going to be okay. Now let's just park that story aside. That's very specific. The Hangman goes back to tell me that where you need break to recover, you need to take that break. Be still, rest, and if you're walking away is an option, this is your confirmation that you might need to walk away. And maybe it's time to start over, because on the starting over, you've got amazing energy here. You've got Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the celebration of a new job offer. You know, the Six of Cups could mean that love is coming in for you. Let's pull a couple of more cards on the Four of Wands. But you are gaining clarity on a situation. And if it's, for most of you, it's around love. It doesn't have to be tough. This week, your spirit team and over the next couple of weeks are going to be guiding you to a new beginning. And this is what you're ending, you know, the Ten of Swords, the fear, the anxiety. Maybe that's where you've been feeling the fear factor of your relationship, of the pregnancy, whatever it is the dynamic. Going back to the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, if some of you, this is relating to a new job opportunity, you're ending the toxic cycle of the previous one that maybe kept you in a lack, maybe didn't see your worth, maybe wasn't paying you enough. And you know what, for those of you that have been looking for a job and been in this energy where you have been really anxious and depressed, overthinking, not able to focus, draining yourself, your new job opportunity is coming through. There's a breakthrough with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles. Now we've got two energies going on. So we've got the energies of a new work and also possibly new love. I'll dive into that if it comes up. A Queen of Pentacles is someone that is solid, all right? You're moving into this energy where you're going to be solid, you're going to be abundant, you're going to be glowing, you're going to have the wealth that you need and want. You're going to, you know, it's a changing, you're celebrating, but you're also, with the Four of Wands, going to be celebrating yourself. Some of you that are pregnant are going to have a baby and everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be stable. For those of you that are feeling a bit wary on stability, don't second guess your intuition. And those of you on a work plane, if your focus is that, so don't second your intuition, don't second guess your skills. Have clear intentions for your future in place with that Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups, okay? So yes, an offer is coming in that's going to speak to your heart, whether it's the love, whether it's the pregnancy. I would say, you know, whatever it is that you've been thinking to do, go ahead and do. And I'm going to pull one more card. I just want to clarify the Knight of Cups. If I feel the tarot is calling me to another deck, which I'm starting to feel, I'm feeling already. Okay. Knight of Cups. And a card that flipped. Throat chakra. Some of you really need to express your authentic self, and some of you where you've got worries with the Ten of Swords, whatever it's about from things we've discussed, need to express yourself, okay? Really deliver the message in a grounded, logic way, but also make sure your heart is open. You express yourself and don't be frightened to express your worries. If you need help, also reach out for help. We've had two cards fly out, or I thought I had two cards, it was one card. One reversed. As soon as you express yourself, you're going to open this gate. You are going to feel so much better, okay? And you're going to step into that new garden, the new open plain, where you realize your worries, your fears, whether it's around this relationship, around a pregnancy, around the work situation, whatever it is, okay? Maybe for some of you, it's actually coming out and being your true, authentic self. You're going to feel so much lighter, all right? If you see a butterfly or butterfly image, whatever it is, if you don't live in a world where, you know, every day you see butterflies when you take your walk, just pay attention. Or if you see butterflies every day when you go for a walk, notice if something's different, like it comes closer to you or something. Butterfly, I'm getting, is a sign for you. But you will feel so much better. And look at this, blossoming abundance. You know, everything is coming in for you. Whatever it is that's been holding you back, and you felt that maybe some of you it's been a bit heavy. Some of you, the job environment's not necessarily been heavy, but I don't think you've seen your worth, either monetary or it's just, you know, something that you've been trying to move on from. Some of you, it's around a relationship. Some of you, it's around the connection. Some of you about blossoming abundance of pregnancy and fertility, and really owning that. You know, it's beautiful. And look at this, a confirmation that love is coming in for you singles as well. But also connect to your heart. There's a reconnection maybe here with the mum, the dad, the parent, the other connection in terms of the child. All right, there's an alignment here. There's a blossoming abundance. This is beautiful. Like in terms of whatever it is that you've wanted. Earth signs, I was going to say fire signs, so if you've got fire signs placed, and I would check that reading out as well and see what you get from there to see if something aligns with you. Let's get you a soul truth card and see what comes out for you. We've already had one card, two cards, but I'm going to take the first one that flew out. Am I afraid to be seen? Okay, it really connects with what I said about expressing your authentic self and your throat. The world doesn't want to hold you back any longer. Take time to shine your unique light to the world. Remember, earth signs, you were made from love, and from love you are whole, you know. And the more you are hiding your authentic self, there's no shame, there's only truth in whatever you want to express, even if it's just a chat with someone. Live it, go ahead and do it. So it says, the card, what parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and to fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to do to feel so I can be safe and be seen? Journal your answers, even if it's around, you know, like a connection, like the pregnancy, like being your authentic self, part of you that you've hidden. it's time to express that, okay? Express that in a loving manner, okay? Some of us, when we express our authentic self, suddenly we come out of defense mode, so we're quite egotistic, and we just go out there very loud and proud as a mask towards people. You don't want to be doing that. You just want to be doing it in your authentic self, you know, not in a defense mode. So just be careful on how that delivery is. I don't know why I've mentioned twice the delivery of your messages. So maybe that's something some of you might need to look into. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Earth signs, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.